Welcome back to Boxes of Trauma, things I found in my hoarder mother's condo and storage unit that made me feel things. I was going to reply to a comment, but then I thought I would just talk about it. So a couple people have said, because I show her little, like this kind of thing, and her little, her little like projects that were like neatly in a Ziploc bag, and all her little organized like office supplies. And a few people have said, well, at least it was organized. At least it was organized. At least it was organized. Let me tell you though, it was not. It was, these are things that I found amongst literal piles of trash. It was not organized. Those little pieces that you're seeing, yeah, that was organized, but, no, it was not like an organized mess. It was not like just like stacks of nice and neat. It was a lot of stuff, and that made her, no, it was trash. It was trash. The things I show on here are things that struck a chord with me that I thought were interesting, or I thought maybe some of you might think are interesting. I am not showing you the disgusting, dirty, I'm just not, that's not what I want to show on this, I guess. Maybe there's been a couple pictures here or there, but that is not what the situation is. I just want to be clear about that. And to illustrate that, actually, and because I thought someone might find it interesting, I'm going to show you this, and then this is going straight in the trash. I know people say, what do you do with it? What do you do with it? It depends on what it is, and that's a long story as well. But I'm going to show you something, and then I'm throwing it straight in the trash. I only kept it just to make this because I thought it might be interesting, and then we're throwing it in the trash. Look at this. How old do you think this is? I'm guessing 90s, because a lot of the area that I just was like going through was in the 90s. That's what the hot sauce looked like at some point. I think this is when fire was maybe a newer flavor. You know, now they have all the, but look, as old as it is, it's starting to like come through this wrapper or whatever. So yeah, and this is like clean trash is what I would call it. But this is going right in the trash, but I just wanted to show you, look at this vintage hot sauce from 1990, whatever the hell. Because there was trash, lots and lots of trash. Lots and lots of trash. It was not organized chaos whatsoever.